You should definitely be spending more time indoors right now, and you may even have some more time on your hands to get through that PlayStation pile of shame. Here's a rundown of the 10 best rated games for PS4 as gathered by review aggregator Metacritic. FYI, we included some games that appeared later on PC and mobile, but we did discount the ones that appear on other home consoles. Sorry Xbox, but if you'd like to see an Xbox version of this list, then make sure to like this video and subscribe. Kicking off the list with an old Sega classic, Rez Infinite, an on-rails music shooter that originally came out in 2001, but was expanded and improved for PlayStation 4. Rez Infinite is a Technicolor marvel, hurtling you through cyberspace as you shoot through a world of color and music. If you want to turn the intensity down just a notch, you can even head into the new Area X to create music of your very own. If you own a PSVR headset, you owe it to yourself to try Rez Infinite. It might be surprising to see not one, but two VR games in this list, but really, it's a testament to Sony's gamble on affordable console-based VR paying off. In at number 9 is the adorable Astro rescue mission, which is sitting pretty with a Metascore of 90. Not only is it a great implementation of VR where the camera is controlled by your head, but Rescue is also a wonderful platformer in its own right, featuring the absolutely adorable Astro. You may think that Shadow of the Colossus is cheating a bit as the game was originally made for the PlayStation 2 by Team Ico, but that would completely undermine the incredible work done by Bluepoint Games in recreating the game for PlayStation 4. They managed to capture the haunting spirit of the original game as well as modernize it for a whole new audience. Not only did they remake the assets so the game would look better, but they also reconfigured the controls to make them more in line with what a modern audience would expect. There's a reason that Shadow of the Colossus is as iconic today as it was when it was first released, so if it passed you by, there's never been a better time to try it out. Oh, I know. You think now to tell me that Bloodborne is too intimidating to play. You've heard that it's tough and it's put you off. Well, let me be the one to tell you that if you can push through that mindset, you'll experience one of the absolute best games in PlayStation history. No other developer empowers players through trial and error as well as From Software, and Bloodborne is, in my eyes, their best work. By removing shields from the equation, indeed even going so far as to put a terrible one in the game as a joke, FromSoft forced players to get up close and personal with the foul beasts of Yharnam again and again until their prey was slaughtered. Quite thrilling. We would be remiss not to include Journey on this list. Yes, it came out on PlayStation 3, but was also re-released for PlayStation 4. It's not just one of the best PlayStation games of all time, it's one of the best games of all time, period. We gave it our Game of the Year award in 2012. Through simple mechanics, gorgeous visuals, and achingly beautiful music, it manages to deliver one of the best video game experiences you'll ever have. It sounds like hyperbole, but try it. It's a beautiful, serene experience from start to finish. Fair warning, this won't be the last time you see a game by Naughty Dog on this list. After being the poster boy for the PlayStation 3, fans couldn't wait to see Nathan Drake in a new adventure on PS4. A Thief's End does what Uncharted does best, mixing bombastic action set pieces, wisecracks, and treasure hunting, making Nathan Drake's PS4 adventure easily his best. GameSpot awarded it an elusive 10 out of 10, specifically calling out the narrative that Naughty Dog had built in the game, making Nate feel less like a bullet-hungry action hero and way more like an actual human being. I bet you didn't expect to see another Naughty Dog game quite so soon, but 7 years after the launch of the original game, which is oft cited as one of the best games of all time, we finally got a sequel to The Last of Us. Set 5 years after the original game, Ellie is on a relentless journey to deliver justice to those who have wronged her and the quiet life she has managed to build. Bigger and more brutal in every way, The Last of Us Part 2 will likely go down in history as one of the PlayStation 4's swan song titles. At number 3 is God of War. Kratos had long been a PlayStation icon for his blades of chaos and love of smacking up some Greek gods. No one expected a more nuanced take on the character when the series arrived on PS4 in 2018. The angry demigod had left the Greek gods and their squabbles behind and made a new life for himself in the Norse realms, where he had a wife and boy to care for. Replacing the iconic blades for an axe that you could throw and would then return to you at the touch of a button, and adding in an emotional story packed to the brim with action set pieces, made God of War a remarkable and brilliant reimagining of the franchise. A real show of force from Naughty Dog on this list, grabbing the number 2 spot with The Last of Us Remastered. Yes, technically cheating because The Last of Us originally released on PlayStation 3 a year prior, but Remastered did make meaningful changes to an already incredible game, adding DualShock 4 integration, a photo mode, improved graphics, and even developer commentaries. The remastered package also threw in the Left Behind DLC, which artfully examined Ellie's relationship with Riley. Joel and Ellie's journey across a post-pandemic America is as heartbreaking as it is tense, and the game is considered by many to elevate what video games can be. Do yourself a favor and play it. In at number 1 is Persona 5 Royal. Funnily enough, Persona 5 actually would have appeared on this list twice, but we made an executive decision not to include the base version of the game in favor of Royal, which is the definitive version. Royal takes an already incredible turn-based RPG/social simulator and improves upon it in so many ways, adding a new semester at Shujin Academy, dungeon, as well as characters, story elements, and gameplay tweaks to make an already stunning battle system sing.
Let's do this, senpai! The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
GameSpot awarded it 10 out of 10, with reviewer Michael Hyam calling the game a collection of small, inspiring stories, an ambitious, harrowing journey with some good friends, a stunning visual and auditory experience, and a resounding call to action. It's also absolutely worth checking out the game's soundtrack, which was recently released on Spotify. Now, if that doesn't get you to play it, I don't know what will. For deeper dives into some of the games listed, check out our episodes of audio logs we did with the team at Bluepoint about Shadow of the Colossus, or with Shigenori Sojima about the changes Atlus made to Persona 5 Royal. And don't forget, for that Xbox video, make sure to like this one and subscribe to the channel. I'm on Twitter at LucyJamesGames. I'll catch you next time.